Hello, I'm Darren Alff from BicycleTouringPro.com. In the spring of 2015, I rode my bicycle from Poland to Ukraine and then on to Brasov, Romania. And during that trip, I started video blogging. I released a series of video blogs on my Bicycle Touring Pro YouTube channel chronicling that trip. But in this video, you're going to see all of those episodes. I think there's about 14 episodes strung together so that you can watch the entire bike tour from beginning to end. So, without further ado, here is my trip across Ukraine and Romania. I stopped here to put some air in my tire, my front tire, before I left town. Check that out. It's a cat. Imagine if that were your, pet cat, just buried into the pavement. It's pretty sad. This is the little village in Ukraine that I'm going through. On this side, there's some kids playing soccer. And on this side, there's a cemetery. Hey guys. I was riding along and I saw this little rest area off to the side of the road and thought, gotta see what this is. This is a statue of a lion killing a warthog, and I'm trying to figure out why this is in Ukraine. Because I'm pretty sure they don't have warthogs or lions anywhere. They might have wild boar. I thought that was a wild boar at first, but no, I think it's a warthog. Anyways, there's the lion. Tail's been cut off. Over here is my bike and little picnic area, I guess. Look at this forest. This is so cool. I love forests like this. This is like where I would normally camp, probably like way back in these trees or something like that. But it's my last night. I think it's going to be my last night in Ukraine before I cross over into Romania. So I'll probably go into this next town and get one last hotel for the night. Hotels are so cheap here, might as well. It's like $10 or something. So that's going to be it. And tomorrow probably I will cross over into Romania. So that sign right there says it's only 5 kilometers to the town I'm going to, which is Bevbuvuko or whatever up there. Took me 3 different hotels, but I finally found one in Bugdeby, Ukraine. Here's my room. Cost me 250 Ukrainian whatevers, and yeah, this is it. The switch for the bathroom is like way down here on the ground. Anyways, and there's the bathroom, and there's all my stuff, and my bike's outside locked up in this like gated area. That's it. So I'm gonna take a shower and then find some food. I'm so hungry. The hardest part about bicycle touring, I think, is just getting out of bed in the morning. Alright, I'm getting up. I came down for breakfast, and there's nobody here. That's alright, I didn't really want to go for breakfast. Now I gotta clean up my room, which is a complete mess. Look at all that junk. And hit the road. Got a long ride today, gotta cross the border into Romania. And should be good. So, here we go. On the road again. The roads. It's a really interesting part of Ukraine because I'm in the southwest corner. It's kind of sandwiched between Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, and Romania. So all 5 of those countries kind of come together in this one point. And you can tell just by looking at the people that there are different nationalities here. The security guy at the supermarket told me he was Hungarian. And he wanted to know where I was from, of course. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. 2 years ago, I cycled across Ukraine during the winter time, and it was so cold and foggy at that time that you couldn't see much of anything. All you could really see was like these trees on the side of the road. You couldn't see way back in the distance like that. You could barely see, you know, up the road just a short distance. So this trip has been quite different and frankly much more enjoyable. And yeah, I could almost like take my jacket off right now. It's that warm. This is the last town in Ukraine before I reach the border. This is the second bike path in Ukraine that I've come across. Pretty incredible. It's a sign saying no bikes on the road. This lane is like out in the middle of nowhere, which makes it even weirder. That they decided to put this here. Hey, I'm not complaining, it's pretty good, look at it. This is better than most of the roads. Alright, this is it. Approaching the Ukraine-Romania border. I should probably turn the camera off now because they don't like cameras at the border. So, here we go. Can I make a little video of you? Gotta document the trip here. That was an interesting end to the day. At the Ukrainian border, they wouldn't let me go across on a bicycle, so I had to wait for 2 hours to get a ride from somebody that just happened to be coming across this remote border crossing. Not a lot of cars coming. Finally, this guy named Dan, who's like an off-duty border patrol officer, came through the border and he had room in his car, so he took me. He didn't seem very happy about it, frankly. But then once we got through the border, he kind of lightened up a little bit. He dropped me in this town. We ended up going through the border. I thought he was going to drop me right on the other side of the border, but no, he ended up driving me like 50 kilometers in the wrong direction to this town called Calais, which was not on my route at all. And so I'm going to have to totally change my route across Romania now because he put me in the wrong spot. But it was really nice of him to drive me across, so I didn't want to complain. So I just got a ride through the border with Dan, the border patrol officer, off-duty border patrol, and now he's dumped me in this parking lot. And I got to put my bike back together and find a place to sleep tonight before it gets dark. But now I'm in this town called Calais, and I just checked into a hotel. Cost 80 lei. And I also picked up a SIM card for my phone so that I have phone and internet access while I'm here in Romania. It's a long story. We'll deal with it tomorrow. SIM card, and then whew, south to Brasov. Alright, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm so dirty right now. Trying to find cereal. What kind should I get? There's a big castle here, and there's a sign explaining it. Unfortunately, it's not in English. It's in German and Romanian, and I don't know what else. I speak a little German. I can. Says that this castle was 1700, built in 1700, I think, and that there was a big garden or something. Yeah, that's all I can understand. Good morning. I'm in Calais, Romania right now. I crossed over from Ukraine yesterday into Romania, and I'm in a hotel here in the city. I got all my stuff I got to pack up to hit the road. It's already like 10 a.m. Yeah, so I got to get going. But I bought a new SIM card yesterday when I first got into town, so I got to go to this place today where they cut the SIM card down to the size for my phone. So I got to go do that, activate the SIM card before we leave town. So it's Romanian. This is all Romanian. This is Romanian too. Yeah, the money in Romania, it feels like plastic. It's really weird. This is Ukrainian and it feels like paper. This is like, yeah, it feels like a diaper or something. Sunglasses on, ready to go. There are two things I'm loving about Romania right now. One is that the roads are in great condition compared to Ukraine. And two, the roads are flat, very flat in this section of Romania. Romania does have some mountains for sure, but at the moment I am in the flatlands, and it is wonderful. It's already noon. I've only gone like 12 kilometers or something like that. Ridiculous. But I got a late start. I slept in and had to deal with my SIM card and, I don't know, check the internet and stuff. Now I'm just stopped for lunch and to get rid of some more of the weight on my bike. My bike's so damn heavy, I'm carrying too much food right now. But so I got yogurt and muesli and oranges, lots of oranges. I was just eating my lunch over here and noticed that there's a dog on the side of the road. Looks like he's in bad shape. Are you okay? You don't look good. Ooh, your leg is like broken. His leg is twisted back behind the back of his body, growling at me. Looks like somebody comes by and takes care of him though. There's water and stuff here. Are you okay? Your leg is broken. You You can see his leg, it's twisted back behind him there. Oh man, just went through a town on a big hill. Now it's flat forever. Just little tiny rolling hills for as far as the eye can see. This is ideal camping territory. Way back in there would be a perfect spot to camp. Fortunately, it's too early in the day for me to stop. It's only like 2 o'clock. Still got 4 more hours of cycling ahead of me. Zalu, that's where I'm going. Oh yeah, this is what I love right here. It's like 4 o'clock or so, getting close to there. I still have 20 kilometers to go or so. And most bicycle tourists will be done riding for today, probably about now. They'd be finished. This is my favorite time to ride. Like, I like to ride right up until sunset pretty much and sleep in the following day. So yeah, I'm just getting in the groove right now. It's not easy, is it? It's very heavy.
Heavy.
Yeah.
A picture. Not
Yeah, with us. Yeah.
Just
Yeah. Oh no. Here, get these guys in there.
Come on.
Okay, one sec. Yeah. When you're looking for a good stealth campsite, going uphill is usually a good idea, because going uphill requires work, and if you don't want other people to discover you, go to a place where it requires them to do some work to find you, which is uphill. Unfortunately, that also means you have to go uphill. So. This is probably not going to be the easiest forest to camp in. There's just not a lot of cover, as you can see. I've already seen a shepherd coming through here with sheep, so this whole area could be inundated. I just saw 3 deer run across here, and there's like a hunting tower or something right there. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so this is the campsite for tonight. Here's the road. You want to avoid camping on the road, or at least know where the road is. It's not heavily trafficked. I doubt many people will come along, but I wouldn't be surprised if a shepherd or somebody on a horse and wagon came through here. So the campsite is up here, up above the road, which you want to be above the road because it's harder to see up there. And I'm going to camp back right in those little bushes, behind those bushes there, which are hard to see here from the road. So you're passing, right? You just don't see that.
Good morning. I just spent the last 12 hours in my tent here. It was a pretty cold night, and it's already like 10:30 in the morning. I am such a late starter. So I got to get out of bed and pack up my tent and hit the road. I got about 70 kilometers to ride today. I've got a small hole in my sock, just a small one.
So today I'm backtracking and I'm going to those two towns, Jabu and Rastoshi. And I'm backtracking because 2 days ago when I crossed the Ukrainian Romanian border, my friend Dan kind of drove me off my route a little bit. So today I'm going to go back to my route basically that I had planned. It's going to take me 50 kilometers or so to get back over there. Hi. It's a little after 3 o'clock, and I'm just now getting back onto the route that I was originally planning to take across Romania. So I've covered the first 50 kilometers today. 55, and now I got another 30 something to go, I guess. Okay, here we go. It's 5 o'clock now, and I'm looking for a place to camp for the night. I came up this valley, up this road right here past this lake, and up into this valley here thinking that this would be a good place to camp, and it's beautiful, it's awesome. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of sheep back here, and the shepherd and dogs and all that kind of stuff, and I don't want to camp near that. I'm sure that they would let me probably if I asked, but I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to go back the way I came and go back to the main road and again just try to find somewhere to roll off into the woods tonight. It's another 25 kilometers up to that town that I was kind of aiming for today, but I don't know, it's already kind of late, and maybe I'll make it there, maybe I don't. Right. I've decided to go 15 kilometers up to the next village. There's a hotel there, but it's getting dark and it's starting to rain, so it's all business now. It's just pedal, pedal, pedal. And I made it. Oh man, I'm tired. Here's my room. Cost 80 lei, which is about $20. It's the bathroom. It's very small. There's kind of the view of the town out there. It's the road that I came in on right there, and then this is, if I can find the window, kind of view from the front here. The Romanian flag. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to take a shower now. Take a shower and get some food. They have a restaurant downstairs, I might eat that. This is the part I hate about bike touring the most. Packing up my stuff every morning. I'm really slow at it too. So we're in Romania. This is the view outside. That's the direction I'm going, and it's kind of overcast and raining on and off. And the weather report says it's going to rain for the next week. Just not good. Not good at all, because I have one more week to get to where I'm going. Brasov. I'm behind the hotel right now, and packing up my bike. I forgot to charge my USB mounted rear light because it's dead, and I probably need it because I'm going to be cycling in the rain. So what I'm going to do is grab my solar panel here. This is one of the reasons I upgraded to this new USB mounted light, is I'm going to plug the USB cable into the battery on my solar charger. Alright, then I'll plug the other end into the light. And now I just press this button here, and as you can see, the light on the there it is, the little orange light there on the light shows that it's charging. So I'll just leave that in here for the first couple hours today, and that'll probably charge up pretty quickly. Boom. So this is the town that I'm going to today. Bistrita. It's 59 kilometers is all. Should be a good day, and the sun is out right now. Look at that. Hey. Something kind of interesting about Romania is a lot of these houses have these things in them, which is a well, a water well. So you can pull up your own water. So you see what, there's one right there. This house has one right there. There's another one right there. You see it? Right there. And over there. I'm at a crossroads, a literal crossroad right now. I can go this way, which is 50 kilometers more to the next town, or I can go this way, which is only like 5 kilometers, and find a hotel for the night. I want to keep going, but it's the rain mainly that I'm worried about, because it could just start dumping here at any minute. Ugh, what should I do? Okay, I decided we're going to go the 50 kilometers extra. Maybe there'll be a hotel or something along the way that I can just get if it starts to rain. Going up a big hill right now. Almost at the top. I hope. Hey guys, how are you? Check out this hill I'm going up. I'm already about halfway up, but the thing goes lots of little switchbacks. The weather is good though, look at it. It's not raining right now. Well, I ended up doing it 115 kilometers today in the rain. It was actually easier than yesterday when I only did 90 kilometers in fair weather. I don't know why, but I'm pulling into town now. Here's my room for tonight. Cost 90 lei. It's kind of like right in the center of town, which is good. It's the bathroom. Da-da-da. That's it. Oh man, it feels good to be indoors. Like, I am so wet. And she says it's gonna be half an hour before the hot water turns on. got a pizza at a nearby bar. Let's see what we got here. Huh. Looks a little pale. That'll do. Sauce. Good morning. I'm in Ukraine, Romania. This is the view outside, which is important because it's wet but not raining at the moment. And it's like almost 11 a.m. I told you I'm a late starter. And I'm packing up all my stuff now. Checking the weather. I don't know if you can see that. Rain, 5 degrees. So yeah, here we go. This little section of Romania right here reminds me a lot of the United States, cycling across the US. I've cycled across the United States 6 times in different directions. And this is exactly how most of the roads are. It's kind of just a 1-lane, or 2-lane highway, I guess you could say, with a small shoulder. This is Castle Teleki. Take a rest break over here. My toes are starting to freeze, so I'm gonna just sit and warm them up. I've only got about 15 more kilometers, maybe 10, to get to Targumures. My mouth is frozen. What you might not know is I've been to this city before. I've actually been to Romania. This is my 3rd time in Romania, so I've been here twice before. And in 2012 was the first time I came to Romania. And when I was here, I took a 2 or 3 week long paragliding course, and I learned how to paraglide. And after about a week of the course, there was a paragliding competition in the city, Targumures, or however you say it. And so I went with my instructor, mainly just to watch him compete in this competition. And once I got here, he kind of said, "Hey, you should be in the competition too," even though I barely knew how to fly a paraglider at all. So I competed in the competition, and I came in last place, I think. But it was a lot of fun, and so yeah, this is where that city took place. I don't know exactly where the hill was that we flew from, but somewhere around here. Damn it. I got a flat tire. I hate flat tires. And in the rain, it's even worse. Looks like a piece of glass or something went in. So, gotta make sure I get that out. And then I'm gonna put a new tube in. Alright, we've repaired the flat tire. Front one's okay. Look at my bags. These are brand new panniers. And they are filthy. I always get a bit paranoid after getting a flat tire because I'm afraid that I didn't repair it properly. I didn't get all the glass out. I'm gonna run over something else now. So I'm always like feeling the tire, making sure I fixed it properly. Brasov and Sighiashura is where I go tomorrow. I'm looking for my pension. Indoors. It's the room. This room costs 70 lei, which is the cheapest I've paid in Romania. It's a little less than, I think, like $18 or something like that. I've been Facebooking with a bicycle touring pro reader who lives here in town, and we're gonna try to meet up in about an hour. Like this is the hostel that I'm staying in, or the pension that I'm staying in, and then this is the gas station we're gonna meet at 2 kilometers away, and then we'll probably go into town here somewhere and have dinner. I told him I'm vegetarian, so hopefully he knows a place. I'm making a video of you. Am I tired? Oh no. We are. Which kind did you get?
It's capricciosa.
Capricciosa. Okay. That's my video. Where does this river go to? Does it go to the Black Sea or?
Yes, finally it goes to the Black Sea. First we in the river Tiso.
Piso?
Tiso.
Okay. Good morning. Today we're going from Targumures, Romania to Sighiashura, Romania. Looks like there's going to be a few hills. And even though the weatherman said it was going to rain today, it looks pretty good outside. We just washed my bicycle. Yeah.
Come.
Okay.
Thank
One
you.
sec. There's no better way to start the day than with a big old hill. People always ask what I eat on the road and, you know, for meals, and the truth is I don't really eat a whole lot of meals, traditional meals. Like today I had 2 bananas before I left the hotel, the pension, and I ate a piece of leftover pizza on the road from last night, and now I'm gonna eat some nuts just while I'm riding. And yeah, that's kind of like the food that I eat when I'm on the road. It's just small little things as I go along. GoPro time. Bow, bow. I didn't have the camera on a second ago when I was passing the prostitutes on the side of the road. One of them flashed her butt at me. This is the way that I came into town here, up here. Then I went over this way, and I'm staying over on this side of town. I have been to the city before. I came here 3 years ago on my birthday with some of my friends from Brasov, and it's kind of cool to come back to a place that you kind of know. I mean, I was only here for a couple hours or something. But it's neat to, you know, like this area that I'm in now, this is the part I kind of remember. Parts lower down in the city I don't remember so much. But yeah, it's a pretty nice place. I found this at the supermarket here in Romania, and it looks freaking good. It's a tiramisu dessert. I'm gonna try it right now and see what it's like. Look at that. Oh yeah. Pretty good. Don't know if I'll be able to eat the whole thing. It's so sweet. Whew. Hello and welcome to Sighișoara, Romania, the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler, the character, the real-life character off of which the fictional character Dracula was based on. Today I am off the bike and I'm gonna go on a little hike. I slept till like 10 a.m. this morning, and then I did some computer work, video editing, answering comments and questions and emails, and now I'm gonna go on a hike. So I'm up above the city. This is city here behind me, and I am going up this way. Steep hill here. The sun is out today, which is really nice. Yesterday it was kind of rainy all day long and kind of rained overnight, but right now it's really nice. A little chilly, but sunny. Feels good. I don't speak Romanian, but I know what that says. Go this way. The pension that I'm staying in is like right down here somewhere, and there's the center of the city. It's quite a ways away from the center, about 2 kilometers or so. Getting into the woods now. I remember my first time in Transylvania a couple years ago, camping in my tent in the woods and thinking, I'm camping in Transylvania. This is scary. Slippery. One of the downsides to bicycle touring, in my opinion, is the fact that you're riding on established roads most of the time. And that means sharing the road, usually with cars and trucks and tractors and horses and motorcycles and whatever else happens to be on the road. So that's a big part of like why I like to get off the bike and spend a day like today, just hiking through the woods, exploring a city or something that I happen to be in, because I think if you spend your whole bike trip biking, all you really see is the same stuff that you could see in a car. So you got to get off your bike sometimes and go exploring. And this is the type of stuff that I like to explore. You think I could jump over this puddle? Going down a steep hill now. Whoa. So I'm back on the road now, hiking into town. I've been hiking for about 5 hours now. So I'm gonna go back to my pension and do an hour's worth of computer work or so. And then we'll head into town and try to get some food for dinner. Before dinner, I decided to try and find a geocache. It's directed me to somewhere around here. I think it might be in this tree. I've never geocached with my smartphone before, so I don't know how accurate it is. It could be that tree over there, maybe. Now I've looked at the cheat sheet on geocaching, on the geocaching app. I still can't tell where this thing is. All it shows is like 3 trees. Well, there's freaking trees all over the place here. That doesn't help me. There's 3 trees right there. There's another 3 trees over there. Oh man, I am the king of geocaching. I found it. I wasn't about to stick my hand in there. No freaking way. That's the geocache that I was looking for. Let's see what's in there. Oh boy. Oh, and a travel bug. I could take this and move it to the next cache. Should I do it? It's one more thing to carry with me. Let's do it. Let's take it. It's small. It's just a very small one. So I'm going to write my name in here, and then I will log it on the app. Let's stick that back in there for the next person. And away we go, off to dinner now. Slippery here. Now I gotta find an ATM. I'm almost out of money. This is where I ate my first night in town. So my dinner tonight costs 28 lei, which is about $6.75. So it's getting dark outside, and here's the deal. I had planned on spending only 2 nights in this city, and I have decided that I'm going to stay here for 5 more nights. And the reason I've done that is because I've rented an apartment in nearby Brasov, Romania, which is only 120 kilometers away from here. But I started my rental in Brasov on April 10th, and today is April 1st, so I have 10 days approximately, or whatever, to kill. So rather than rush to Brasov, because I'm going to be there, I rented that apartment for 2 whole months. So I'm going to be in Brasov for 2 months to bike and paraglide and hike and do all kinds of fun stuff in that area. So I'll be there for 2 months, so there's really no rush to get there. So I figured I'll spend a week here in Sighișoara, or however you say it, and then I'll spend a few days riding to Brasov, 2 or 3 days, and then I'll check into my apartment. So I'm going to stay in this pension for 3 more nights. Then I'm going to move to another pension because they don't have room here for me for 5 nights straight. So I'll move to another pension in town for 2 nights, and then I'll begin my bike ride to Brasov. So the next 5 days are going to be me mainly working on my computer. I got some computer work to do, but I'm going to be doing some fun stuff too, like hikes and stuff like I did today. And tomorrow, I was thinking I would show you something kind of fun, kind of goofy that I like to do when I'm traveling or even when I'm at home. It's totally free, and I think you'll enjoy it. So watch the next video to see what that is. All right, bye guys. So today's kind of a strange day because I'm not really going anywhere. I'm in Sighișoara, Romania at the moment, and I'm going from one side of town to the other today. That's how far I'm going, about 4 kilometers. I'm just changing pensions. But it's too early for me to check into my new pension, so I'm going to do something fun. Somewhere over here is the first geocache of the day. So I parked my bicycle at the end of this abandoned bridge, and the cache is somewhere around here. The cache is basically a little hidden treasure box, and they come in all different shapes and sizes. And once you find a few, then you kind of get a feel for what they are and what they look like and stuff. But when you first start geocaching, it's kind of hard to describe what it is you're looking for. Well, despite looking all over the bridge, I couldn't find the cache, and I looked at the other comments on the geocaching app, and the last few people that have been here have not been able to find it either. So I'm guessing that it's not here. So we'll try another one. Hey, look! I just found some money. I'm rich. Alright, we're at the site of this next geocache. Somewhere around here, I think. Alright, I found it. Right in here is the cache. And inside there's just a pencil, a coin, and a logbook where you write your name. So this is a relatively small cache. There are bigger ones, there are smaller ones, but that's kind of what they look like sometimes. So anyways, that's the first one. Yeah. Off to the next one now. Hi. This cache is called the Russian Line. When I saw this coming up the hill, so this has got to be it. And there's the cache. Some trinkets and stuff in there. Goofy. I'm not gonna take anything. Some people take these things and collect them or something, but nah. For me, it's just kind of a fun thing to do here. Put it back now. Alright, so found that cache. 2 out of 3, it's not bad. I'm gonna go to the pension now, see if they'll let me check into my room. I think my pension is right there, up at the top of that big hill. Oh dear. Up a big hill. Here's the pension I'm staying in tonight. And here is the view of the city. Here's my room for tonight. Nice little place. I think the people that made this shampoo packet went a little overboard. First 4 words are shampoo, shampoo, shampooing, shampoo. 5th one is shampoo also. Alright. Gonna try to make my way back down into town now that I'm on this big hill. The cool thing about looking for these geocaches is that they oftentimes take you to areas that you wouldn't normally go. And that's kind of why I like to do it. Like, it forces you into an area that is unexplored. And so I like to explore when I'm off the bike, on the bike and off the bike. And geocaching is a good way to do that. So I've just climbed up this covered stairway up to this big church up here. And one of the geocaches is somewhere around here, somewhere. I've been looking all over the place here and I can't find this geocache. There's a lot of people walking around too. I thought maybe it says it's in the stone wall behind the church, which is where I am right now. But there's this stone wall, which has these little holes in it, and I've looked in all of them, and I can't find it. But then there's that stone wall, which is, there's like hundreds of little hiding places in there. 2 geocaches up here. I can't find either one. Now I gotta walk all the way back there. Oh. Well, I'm sorry guys. Geocaching was a bit of a bust today, but at least it got me out. I cycled 25 kilometers, hiked another 15 or so. So I definitely got my exercise for the day. And it's getting dark now. I'm gonna go back to my hostel, do some computer work, and go to sleep. And sleep until like noon tomorrow. That's my goal. Alright, see you guys. Bye. So this is where I've been staying for the last 2 nights. This is the city of Sighișoara, Romania. Really cool place. And this is the way I'm going towards Brasov. But this is the highway. I'm not going to go on the highway. I'm going to go the long hilly route, which goes back through the city here and then up into these hills and then goes off in this direction. So you can see that way is flat and short. This way is long and hilly. That's the way I'm going. It is really cold today, and the weatherman said there's a 70% chance of rain, and I'm planning to camp in my tent tonight. going downhill right now, but I'm barely going because I'm getting blasted in the face by a freezing cold headwind. When the wind blows, it's so cold. When it's not blowing, it's like perfect weather. But when the wind blows, oh man. So I'm turning this way to the left. Frozen solid. Kind of hard to see, but it's snowing right now. Just cycling through the snow. Another day in the life of the bicycle touring pro. I know this probably looks like a miserable time to some people, but I actually really kind of enjoy this type of riding. Dirt road like this, no cars, good scenery. The weather's a little crazy, but it's pretty nice. I was planning to camp maybe in these woods tonight, but it's way too cold today, and there's a pension about 15 kilometers up this road. It's only $20 a night, so I'm just gonna go there, I think. And here's my room for the night. I was planning to camp tonight, but man, it is so cold outside today. My fingers are absolutely frozen. This is the view of like the main city courtyard. I feel so much better now. I just had a shower, and now I'm gonna go get some food. This is the pannier that I carry my backpack and spare shoes in. I've got some other stuff in here today, like yogurt and some bananas and some rain pants. But otherwise, and ping pong paddle, of course. Got to carry a ping pong paddle on a bike tour. But I have my shoes in here, my off the bike shoes. So there's one. And here's the other. And then the main thing I carry in here is this backpack, which I can use off the bike. Hello and welcome to Făgăraș, Romania. I will be your tour guide today. My name's Darren. We'll do a quick spin around, and that's the whole city. Alright, thanks for coming, guys, and hope you enjoyed your stay. Got another pizza. Let's check this one out. I'm going to be so sick of pizza by the time I leave Romania. Looks pretty good. It's kind of small. I'm pretty damn hungry right now. I could probably eat 2 of these. It's one of the best pizzas that I've had in Romania because the crust isn't like paper thin. I hate those thin crust pizzas, man. Good morning. It's a little after 11 a.m. Just getting started here. I have a short 60 kilometers to ride today to the city of Brasov, Romania. And here we go. Had to put my face mask on. It's getting too cold and there's snow. You can't see it maybe yet, but back there I can see snow on the mountains. I just had 3 dogs chasing me, and one of them, this is like the second time in 15 years this has ever happened, but one of them grabbed onto my rear right pannier, and I could feel the whole body weight of the dog pulled to the right side. I just stopped to see if that dog had done any damage to my bike, and he sure did. Look at, teeth went right in there, and there, in my brand new bags. That sucks. But I'm happy he bit this part and not this part. This is the most important part, to keep waterproof. This I don't really care about. The sign behind me says no bicycles on the road, but that's the way I'm going, and frankly, that's the way I'm going. I'm gonna turn my light on here, just in case. I'm guessing they say no bicycles this direction because it's going to be a snow-covered pass, and that sounds fun. Hi guys. I'm smiling under here. You can't see it, but I'm smiling. My favorite road in Romania thus far. It's really cool. We are in the mountains of Romania now. Snow covered. It's a little chilly, but not as bad as yesterday, to be honest. I'm still wearing shorts. Check it out. Oh yeah. "22 kilometers now to Brasov." Just when I think I've reached the top, it keeps going uphill. Going up a big mountain pass now. Loops around, goes up there. Holy smokes, look at that. That is freaking sick. My toes are frozen, but the view is incredible. In my granny gear now. Made it to the top. It's all downhill from here. Yeehaw! I'm down out of the mountains now, but I can't believe there's this much snow on the other side. Shoot. And I made it. Here's my room. Cost 80 Romanian lei, which is about $20. Just a big bathroom. It's a good thing I like pizza because I got another one here. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next adventure tomorrow. That's where we're going to go, way up there to that fortress up on the mountain top. I'm walking to the town dump, I think. Way on the outskirts of town here, but this is where I'm going. back into those mountains. I'm gonna go back here and then kind of hike up over to the fortress. I'm keeping an eye out for wildlife because when I was here in Romania the first time in 2012, I saw a bear in this area, not more than 3 kilometers from where I am right now. It was a baby bear, and it was dead. It had been hit by a car. But the fact that I saw a bear means that there are bear around here. So just trying to listen and watch. Following this road now, but it's getting more and more snow covered. I grew up in Southern California and rarely ever saw snow growing up. But in 2006, 2007, I moved to the state of Utah, and I now live in a winter ski resort town. And so living there has really taught me a lot about being out in places like this. Makes me feel a lot more comfortable going on a hike in the snow. You want to know what's a little scary? To be hiking through the forest. There it is, Brasov Fortress.
Bidon. Da.
Vini imediat!
Good morning from Brasov, Romania. Today I have the most difficult, longest day of bike touring ever planned. It's a whole 10 kilometers up the mountainside in my hotel. It's like almost 11 a.m. I really need to get going. Anyways, got to pack everything up, and then we're going up there, up that mountain. This is the parking area for people going up to the Brasov Fortress. This area right in here somewhere is where I saw the bear the first time I was in Romania. It had been hit by a car. It was like right on the side of the road here like this. And somewhere right along here. This hill is super steep right here. This is it. There's a bunch of people skiing up here and I'm wearing shorts. It's pretty funny. See that guy? His name is Laszlo and he recognized me. So here's my room. Negotiated the price down from 175 lei to 120 lei, which is about 30 US dollars. Bathroom over there, and there's like a big balcony out here. So here's the deal. For the next 2 months, I'm going to be in Brasov, Romania. It's a 10-kilometer bike ride from where I am right now. I will ride there tomorrow morning and check into an apartment that I rented on Airbnb.com. So this is it. This is Brasov, Romania. And this is going to be my home for the next 2 months. My apartment is like right over here somewhere that I've rented. Right beyond the church there. And this is the main square in town, and there's kind of a main street that goes back here. This is where I stayed the last time I was in Brasov. My apartment was back in there. So here it is. This is my apartment in Brasov, Romania. I rented it on Airbnb.com and it cost $450 a month, which is the cheapest I've ever paid probably for any accommodation anywhere in the world. One of the first things I do when I get into a new place is check the internet speed, and internet here in Romania is really fast, which is one of the reasons I like it. Download speed 20 megabytes per second and upload speeds almost 80 megabytes per second. This one little thing of peanut butter costs. There's Robert. It's cool. It's a bear right there. Do they only have like local animals in here, or do they have like camels and stuff like that too?
Oysters, leopards, lions, tigers, Siberian tigers, wild deers, wild boars. About 5 or 6 years ago.
We've gone about 2 kilometers here, and I'm making Robert pump up my tire. Yeah. Robert said, "Come on a bike ride today. It's going to be really easy, short, simple, flat. We're just going uphill right now."
Am făcut bobă. Dacă pot. Let's go up.
This is the biggest pizza I've ever seen. This is what your average Romanian does. Just yeah, exactly. There are a bunch of people hiking and picnicking here in the mountains today of Romania. It's supposedly like Easter weekend, even though it's a week after the traditional Easter holiday. So there's lots of people out celebrating. I've been dying for Mexican food. Wearing a t-shirt. Check that out. It's getting warmer. One of the things I really like about it here in Brasov, Romania is the fact that there is wilderness like this so close to the city. I mean, I just walked here from my apartment and I'm quite a ways up in the hills. It's pretty cool. This is a flat that I had in Africa like 2 years ago. I've had this tube in my tire for 2 years. And I got another flat right next to it, like 1 centimeter away. I think it's time to replace this tube.
This is what we command. They are semi-metallic, for BB7, like the one you have.
Yeah, yeah.
Or for both brakes, or?
Yeah, I think so. Can I pay with a credit card?
Yes.
Okay. So here's everything I got at the bike shop. I got 2 new tubes. These cost 20 lei each. 2 new brake pad sets here, front and back brakes. These were the most expensive. 49 lei. That's like, I think like $13, $14 maybe. This is a new, very basic patch kit. And this is some chain lube. I'm working on my computer, and right outside my window this little pigeon has been sitting there like for an hour just staring at me. Look at it. Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to press the thumbs up and the subscribe button below. Check out my website at bicycletouringpro.com and pick up a copy of my book, The Bicycle Touring Blueprint, which will teach you how to conduct a bike tour like this one anywhere in the world, whether you want to go bicycle touring near where you live or in a country on the other side of the planet. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Darren Alff from bicycletouringpro.com. Hope to see you out on the road sometime soon.